Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hearts, and today I'll be breaking down the 3-game NBA slates we have here on DraftKings for Tuesday night. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Hearts. I break down NBA and NFL slates here on DraftKings, so make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, so do greatly appreciate you guys for that. Hopefully we can get that by this Friday. That'd be huge. And yeah, I'm going to be talking through my favorite spin-up plays, some mid-range options, and some value plays for tomorrow's 3-game slate. So once again, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the slate breakdown. Before I get into the slate breakdown, I'll recap my lineup here real quick. But before that, I just want to say follow me on Twitter, HeartDFS. Answer any questions you guys have. Talk NFL DFS, NBA DFS. Put up my Patreon write-ups of the slate. Obviously, I told you guys in the video this during the day that I wasn't going to be able to put one out for today. But for tomorrow, I'll have my normal slate write-up where I go over my favorite spend-up plays, monitor the injury news. I put up who we should look for. Obviously the pay-ups, my favorite pay-ups, the building blocks, core plays, values, all that good stuff is in my write-up that I'll be doing for NBA and NFL the rest of the season. So definitely check that out. But yeah, let's go over my lineup. I had Tyus Jones, who got 55. Obviously he was super chalk. Same thing with Nembhard. He was fantastic, 64. He almost had a triple-double. That's wild. David Roddy, he was okay. Wish he would have done a little bit better. He had like 0 points pretty much going into halftime almost. Excuse me. But 19, can't complain. 3,100 from him. Santi, 40. Embiid, 58. Tyler Hero, 50. Giannis, 64. And Isaiah Jackson, 19. I originally had TJ McConnell in here. Him and Nembhard, I was going to play them together because that's kind of how I rostered or kind of formulated my lineup. And obviously we got the news that TJ McConnell's out. I went to Isaiah Jackson. I wish I would have went to Brissett because if I went to Brissett, would have got a takedown. As you can see, I got 4th place. Of course, it's the night. I play light too. Just played in the $2 single entry, but still can't complain about turning $2 into 80. Almost getting that takedown for what was it, $300. So yeah, super close. Super close. But yeah, let's just carry that momentum into tomorrow. Now let's get into this breakdown. We got Detroit and Miami the first game. Nice little 3-game slate here for a Tuesday night. I do like that. After all these like 11, 12 game slates with so much injury news, it is nice getting a small slate right here. So yeah, let's try to get this takedown tonight. On Detroit, we know that Cade is still out. So we got Bogdan and Ivy leading the team. I prefer, I guess, getting to Ivy now that he's a little bit cheaper than Bogdan. Bogdan's obviously going to be a little bit better, I guess safer of a play there at 6,800. Ivy, I'd say he has a little bit more upside. Hasn't flashed it for a few weeks now since the beginning of November, but he does have some big upside. He hasn't really had a huge scoring game. 26 is the most. He's not the best shooter, but yeah, he came off the bench last game. Not sure why. Maybe because he's coming back from the injury, but yeah, he looks solid there against Miami. Bogdan looks solid as well. Killian Hayes, if he's going to see 30 minutes, I think he makes for a decent play at 6,200, even though he's not the best player. Bagley has been kind of up and down. If he's going to get 30 minutes, he looks solid at 5,700. But, you can't really trust him. He's pretty foul prone at times. They just won't play him. So rather get to Isaiah Stewart if you're going to get to one of the bigs. He doesn't shoot the ball a ton, but he does have double-double upside still. Can get you a few blocks as well. So not a lot of interest in this Detroit side. None of them really look great. Alec Burks would be my favorite play, but they're just not giving him the minutes. So not a ton I like. Duren is a decent value play there. Decent point per minute guy, but the minutes are just not secure with him. Isaiah Livers is out, so Kevin Knox should see about 10-ish minutes off the bench. He's an absolute dart throw. Maybe he can get hot from 3, but I really don't think you need to force it with any of these value guys. But yeah, not a lot I like on this Detroit side besides the 2 guys at the top. For Miami, obviously it's not the best matchup going against Miami. Jimmy, 8,600. Going to be coming off a back-to-back. Not sure if they're going to be resting guys, if guys are going to be out in. We'll have to see about that. Obviously right now there's no injury news, but we'll probably get tomorrow where they're probably going to rest half the team, but we'll see. But yeah, Jimmy, I think he looks decent there, just more of a contrarian play. Bam, 8,000. He's playing a ton of minutes. He just played 39 tonight. Interesting to see if he plays tomorrow. If he does, I do like him a good amount against this small Detroit team. Bam should have his way. Tyler Hero, like him once again. He went out and shot 8 of 20, but he did get 13 rebounds, 5 assists. Obviously, you can't really expect 13 rebounds from Tyler Hero, but the minutes are huge on him right now. 39, 40, 37, 39, 40. They're playing him a ton of minutes. He's a very solid point per minute guy. So yeah, I mean, if he's getting about 40 minutes a game, he should easily be able to pay off 7,200. So he's going to be probably pretty proper. People are going to see his box score from tonight and play him. But yeah, I think he's solid. Kyle Lowry just more of a contrarian play there at his price tag. Strus is always a tournament option. Has been great the past 2 games, but we know he does have some upside if he's hitting his threes. And then off the bench, don't really think there's a need to get to any of these guys. Maybe Highsmith, he'd be the best value play there. But that's really it. They're playing their starters a ton of minutes. Caleb Martin, I guess he's just kind of there. But yeah, no value really besides Demon getting a few minutes and then Highsmith. So yeah, well, what to see if these guys for Miami are in or out tomorrow, because right now they're getting just a ton of minutes. So I do like loading up on Miami with that. For Los Angeles and Cleveland, a little bit of, hometown revenge game, whatever you want to call it for LeBron. But Anthony Davis has been absolutely unreal the past, let's say, month. I mean, he's been going off the past month. As you can see, 56, 63, 70, 64, 84, 57, 58, 52, 71, 85. In the last, 2 or 3 are with LeBron, 52, 71, 85. I mean, this man is going crazy. So if you want to ride the hot streak with him, don't mind it. I prefer getting to LeBron just because of the cheaper price tag. But, they're both, Anthony Davis is playing amazing. LeBron has been playing better recently since coming back from the injury, 61.5, 48.5. So, yeah, do like them both. Russell, more of a contrarian play. He's been decent off the bench. As you can see from his box score, playing about 27 to 30 minutes. Not going to shoot the ball a ton, but we know he's going to go out there, get a bunch of assists, get some rebounds, hustle plays, steals, blocks, all that stuff. So I actually don't mind him there at 6,500. This Lakers team has actually been playing a lot better recently, as you can see from Russell, 11 and 15 assists. So if you want to ride the hot streak with this Lakers team, don't hate that. Lonnie, just kind of there. I mean, he is getting minutes. He could pay off 4,600. I don't feel great about it, but we could definitely look to him. Schroeder is finally seeing, consistent minutes around 30. Not going to be a high usage guy. Obviously, everything's going to go through LeBron and AD, but, he could definitely pay it off if he hits a couple threes. He's going to get you some assists, some steals, so don't hate that at 4,100. Austin Reeves, he's just kind of there, 2 kind of normal Austin Reeves games. He's going to be like the 4th, 5th option, so he's involved. He does get the ball in his hands a little bit, but don't think there's a need to go down to him or Beverly unless you want an absolute punt play. Troy Brown, just kind of there, and then Thomas Bryant is backing up Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis is playing a ton of minutes, so not a lot of interest in that Lakers value. On the Cleveland side, I like Mitchell a little bit. I like Garland a good amount at 8,200. Hasn't flashed upside the past 3 games, but we know he does have massive upside, especially if he's hitting this shot. So 8,200, I prefer him over Mitchell just because of that price difference. Mobley, if he's starting at center again, I think he looks solid even in this matchup against Anthony Davis. But if Allen's back, it does hurt Mobley's upside in that price tag. I wouldn't get to Mobley. Allen, I do like him there at 6,300. Even going against Anthony Davis, I guess he's not very foul prone. He usually stays out of foul trouble, but obviously guarding Anthony Davis, that can always happen. But yeah, I do like him a good amount and Garland a good amount. Kevin Love, always a tournament option, playing about 23, 24, 25 minutes, depending on the game. Obviously, he can absolutely smash and nuke the slate if he's hitting his threes. Man, he could get a double-double easily, so I don't mind taking a dart throw there on him. LeVert, he's just kind of there. Minutes are kind of trending all over the place. Don't feel great about him. Seti, okay value off the bench. Lamar Stevens, don't think you need to do it. And then D-Wade is out. I know they were starting Mamadi. He was doing nothing. I think they've dusted off Isaac Okoro a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty much just kind of everyone, Lamar Stevens and above, with me kind of just, honing in on guys like Garland and Allen and Love. On to the last game, Dallas and Denver, going to be the best game to watch. We got Luka at 13K. Not sure if we're going to be able to get value to play Luka. Obviously, we know his upside. Only played 29 minutes tonight in a blowout. He owns the Suns. So yeah, if you can get up to him, or if you want to be super contrarian and play him, it's going to be tough at that price tag unless we get value. But maybe we will with that Miami side. Luka 69, or not Luka, Wood 6,900. He's been solid the past 2 games. Minutes have ticked up a little bit, so you can definitely go there. I prefer getting to Dinwiddie. Minutes are kind of floating around that 30-minute mark, which you don't like to see, but he's been pretty productive the past 2 games. Should continue to carry the offensive load alongside Luka and Christian Wood. So, yeah, like those guys. DFS, not sure why he's gotten such a big price increase. I mean, he's playing solid minutes, but we know he's just not been productive this year. You can always take that shot, but I don't think you need to do it. I'd rather get to Tim Hardaway Jr. He's been, pretty solid the past week. As you can see, 32.5, 22, 26, 28, 17 real life points. Obviously, he's one of those guys. He's very, very boomer bust. He's been on a hot streak recently, as you can see, 50%, 45, 58, 50. We'll have to see if he's chalky at all, but yeah, he's one of those guys that can go out there and shoot like 10 fantasy points in 25 minutes if he's not hitting a shot. So always be wary of that. Kemba didn't play tonight, so don't think he's in the rotation yet. We'll have to get news on that. Kleber playing about 25 minutes. Okay value play there at 3,400. Reggie Bullock's been absolute garbage. You can punt play on him if you want. Don't feel great. Josh Green obviously got extended run because of the blowout. Normally 3,200. He should see around 15 to 25-ish minutes, depending on how the other wings are doing, if there's foul trouble or someone's doing bad. And then Powell kind of backing up, or I guess starting, but then not really finishing the game. Yeah, obviously I don't feel great about Dallas value right now. And then on the Denver side, Jokic 11-4 looks fantastic in this matchup. He should have his way with anyone on Denver, especially Christian Wood. Should absolutely bully him if they're going together. I like Jamal Murray's upside a lot here. He's been shooting the ball a ton recently, playing a good amount of minutes. Yeah, I think he looks very, very solid. Bruce Brown, he looks decent. MPJ is going to be no timetable for a return. So yeah, Bruce Brown's going to be getting the start, playing a ton of minutes. Not a high usage guy, but he can definitely get you there. He can get random, double doubles, triple doubles. He's just a solid all around player. So I don't mind taking a shot on him. Aaron Gordon, decent matchup. He's going to be the lowest owned out of, everyone on the Denver side. So if you want to go there for the ownership reasons, don't mind it. Bones Highland, just a little too pricey for me. Still, with the minutes not being there. KCP, if he's going to miss, we can look to, Bones, maybe getting some shooting guard minutes. I don't think he'd get to start, but, he could definitely see some more minutes. KCP's in, just more of a dart throw. Victor has been seeing some minutes recently. Jeff Green is questionable, I think, but he should be good to go. He should see about 15 to 20 minutes off the bench. Decent point per minute guy. Solid value play. And then Ish Smith, obviously if KCP's out, he should see maybe closer to 20-ish minutes, I'd say. I'd feel safe with that. So he'd be a solid value play as well. Yeah, and that's going to be the slate breakdown. In terms of core, obviously it's still a little early recording this the night before, but I like running it back with Tyler Hero here at 7,200. Who else we got here? Do like Garland there, 8,200. Let's see here. Let's just say Kevin Love for now. Obviously, we're going to have to wait on the news. I'll have an updated core on my Twitter tomorrow, and this video will be coming out tomorrow morning as well. So just stay tuned for my updated core on my Twitter and my write-up. I'll have all the updates there. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.